Mr. Arun Shivanand, the CEO of Dato Tech, to the stage. Please give him a nice warm welcome to Mr. Arun. I can smell confidence already. You look like a man who knows what he's talking about. There we go, Mr. Arun. Thank you so much for your time.
Good evening. Thanks for the opportunity. We from Dato, into the aftermarket equipments and tools, would like to introduce the niche product and the most latest technology that is very much required for the aftermarket industry. I think we are having an elaborate PPT here, which will be quickly scrolled through and well detailed by our technical manager, Mr. Mohammed Burhan. Mr. Mohammed Burhan, please, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Good evening, welcome you all for the Evolve Future Mobility Show. Here, data tools are highly into the market, and we have a EV solutions, which is mainly for the electric vehicle. So here we are going to look around how our tools are well engaged with the maintenance industry and how we are going to refurbish the batteries. Here you can see, whenever we are going to refurbish the battery, the main thing is diagnosing the battery and also diagnosing the vehicles. You can see here this DAS 623, the EV diagnostic tool. This is our diagnostic tool. With the diagnostic tool, we can diagnose mainly the battery diagnosis and then the full vehicle diagnosis, ADAS calibration, special function, and much more. When we come into the battery diagnosis, as you know, the EV diagnosis comes with the lithium batteries, and it used to be coming something like more than 5 to 6 years of life. Some cases the battery can get damaged easily. So here we want to refurbish the battery so that it gets a life more. In this case, our diagnostic tool will help to check full diagnosing of battery, each cell by cell. From that we can understand how much kilometer the vehicle gone and why it has been reduced. So by diagnosing the battery, we don't need to remove the full battery cell. We just connect to the OD board and check full battery history. And here we can check even the state of health and state of charge. This is really important for the vehicle because when you are buying a used car, we just need to know how the battery life is. What is the life of a battery? So with this diagnostic tool, we can check the life of a battery and we can have a expectation of prices on that. Without that, we will never know what is the exact things inside the batteries. And also the full vehicle diagnosis will give a full health report of the vehicle so that we can have full distant diagnosis of it. Here it is the most intelligent diagnostic tool designed especially for the electric vehicles. And as I see you, the battery analysis, full vehicle system diagnostics. And it also has the multimeter and insulation tester. As you know, the EV batteries are highly dangerous because it has something like 300 volt to 500 volt DCs. So it is much more powerful, high voltage. So in order to add, there is also special tools to work on that. And then also, nowadays electric cars as a best it need a best diagnostic tools to diagnose it because it's not something like a OBD, you connect to the OBD port and you diagnose the entire battery. There are different areas to be diagnosed, different connectors are there. So we provide all the connectors and then it diagnose each and every part of the car. When we go into the diagnosing of vehicle, you can also, there is also DC to DC chargers, DC to DC converters, onboard charging module, electric motors and much more. So in case of repairing the electric motors, you need the insulation testers. So these tools has all inbuilt package. We just need to purchase some additional modules which will be easy and which will have an entire diagnostic report of that. So that will support on all kind of analysis for the maintenance services. Then the device is a really robust design, so which is handled by the mechanics everywhere. And these are the different adapters, special adapters has been provided with the diagnostic tools. Mostly for Tesla, BYDs and much more. And these are the special functions which can be used for testing purpose like compressor tester, DC to DC modules, onboard charging modules testings. And these testing functions help you in a lot of ways to diagnose what is the exact problem of the vehicle and then come to the solution of it. And this is the specification of the devices, and we can have a look later. And here we have a high voltage power supply module. Once we had an issue with the battery, consider we have an issue with the battery. So we are removing the battery module from the vehicle. So after that we need to test any module in the vehicle. So in that case we can get a high voltage and also low voltage. Starting from 50 volt DC to 900 volt DC. So it's a lot of it. So once we removed it, we cannot fix it back in the same day itself. So it needs some time to repair, regenerate the battery, refurbish the batteries and all. So meanwhile, if you want to activate any parts, like the power steering or compressor or whatever, so it has a different voltage DC, right? So we can set the exact DC voltage on the module, and then we just power up it. So it gives the power supply volt to the module to energize it, and then we can check the exact part of it. So this plays a vital role in the market. And also it has a short circuit protection, limitation, over voltage and over voltage protection. These kind of protection are there, which is really useful for the EV maintenance purpose. And this device is mainly used to provide a power supply for a number of materials in the EV vehicles. Finally, the cell equalizer. These play a main role in balancing and refurbishing the battery. Consider a vehicle running for more than 500-600 km per charge. So in future, if it gone reduced, like it's only traveling to 300 or 400 volt, then there can be an issue with the cells. So each battery pack has something like 9 packs. One battery pack has 9 packs, and then each pack has like 8 to 6 cells, depending upon the different batteries. So in that case, once we have an issue with any cells, so we used to balance it. In fact, there can be 8 cells, and we need to balance each cell to make sure all the voltage is something like 3.2 volt. In lithium ion, it will be something like 3.2 volt each cells, which is connected seriously. So it can be like 98 cells or 100 cells depending upon the vehicles. So this seriously connected to bring a voltage of 300 to 400 volt DC. So in case any cells has damage or there has a low power, it can produce the lesser kilometer there. So in that case, we are using this balancing machine to balance each cell to the exact voltage to make sure the vehicle has attained the exact kilometer which is done by the manufacturers. So this balancing play a vital role to bring the battery to the real life here. So these cells easily balance each and every cells. After balancing it, if the cells could not withstand the power, then the cell need to be replaced and need to place a new cell and pack on the battery. So after charging and discharging, after balancing the vehicle, there is another module called charging and discharging. So with that, we need to charge the battery serious mode, and then we need to check whether that balance which we did is useful or not. So with this machines, we can make sure the packs are okay. Then we need to replace the cell, and then we need to clear all the issues, then put back on the vehicle. So here we are refurbishing all the batteries. Then we are using this balancing tool, charging and discharging, and then also we have a leak testing module. After packing the battery, we need to check whether it is leak proof or not. So we have a battery EV leak tester to check the leakage with the high pressure and low pressure volt. Then after everything has been completed, we need to fit back to the car. Then the battery is refurbished and the battery is used for a long time period. So this is the tools which are developed by Dato on the EV sector. So any questions? Thank you. Thank you, Jim.
Dato EV, your trusted partner for EV tools.